What's up, guys? It's Constantine Riviere, and I'm here with my friend Nick and my friend Nicky. Don't want to make a really good painting, though? Never mind, don't answer that. Anyway, so this is like a starter guide to museums in Paris. So, of course, we're going to look at the Louvre, what's cool to see at the Louvre, as well as some other big museums, some small museums, and some unusual museums. So, check it out.
Hey there, world, let's feel the lights. Stop time just for a night. Cheers, bottoms up, santé, kampai. Let's tell life to go take flight.
Also, guys, we finally made it to the Louvre. Yeah, we're not really the artsy kind of tourists, so we needed some liquid courage first. Not my finest moment, but we're here now. So the Louvre itself is pretty huge. There's no line though, it's really quick, you kind of go in and get out.
Thank God for no lines. If there's a line, I don't go in.
So the first thing you'll notice is that the Louvre is now a mall. Yes. But I guess you can check out the museums if you want to.
Now, when it comes to Mona Lisa, you might be like me and kind of shocked at how small she is. Because I was expecting something so popular to be, at least taller than me. But no, she's pretty tiny.
There you have it, the most famous painting in the world.
Not to mention, that's where like a whole flock of tourists are going to be right in front of her, so it's going to take a little bit of pushing and shoving just to get a close picture with her. But to be fair, you'll see more details just looking at the posters they have in the shop.
Is this guy for real? I did not fly all the way to Paris to take a picture with a poster. I came to see the Mona Lisa.
I thought you came here to get
But all I see at the Louvre is small dick.
You've also got the winged victory of Samothrace.
Oh yeah, people like to pose in front of this one. I don't know why. I just watch.
And the Venus de Milo.
This shit is so outdated. It could use a modern touch.
There's a bit of art for everybody here. You've got your statues, you've got your paintings, you've got your exhibits. The building itself, it used to be a palace, and the architecture is fantastic. Definitely plan a few days if you're coming to the Louvre. You cannot do all of it in one.
Honestly, there sometimes is a little bit of a line when you get to the museum entrance, but it only takes about 10 minutes to get through. And on weekdays, it's usually non-existent. Now, there is a line outside by the pyramid entrance, so your safest bet is to arrive via metro. And that exit is
Palais Royal, Musée du Louvre.
not
Louvre Rivoli.
And now I'm gonna step aside and let Nicky help us finish off
your
our trip to the Louvre with a look at the Galerie d'Apollon. Nicky?
No more. I'm on my lunch break. Allô, c'est moi, Nicky. Je ne suis pas là maintenant. Je suis probablement en train de boire. Laissez-moi un message.
Yep. I want this. Somebody call my interior designer. I want this too. And I want this and this.
I think the shopping joke has run its course.
I'll take it all. Actually, I can drink my coffee out of that in the morning.
Definitely run its course.
Drink my wine and serve it out of there.
J'ai faim.
So, where to eat when you're at the Louvre? Well, look no further than the Louvre. They have a whole food court upstairs. They have food from all over the world. It's kind of like a mall food court. Since we're in France, we're going to stick to the French food section. It seems a little appropriate. I'm sticking to a French salad because we've been watching our figure and our calorie intake this whole trip.
So when it comes to museums and art, there is no shortage in Paris. So outside of the Louvre, there are so many other museums that you can check out too.
This next one is the Musée de Cluny, which covers the Middle Ages.
Probably one of the most famous items here is, can't remember, they're all so old. Group of tapestries called The Lady and the Unicorn.
Beautiful monument outside. It's actually not too far from Notre Dame, so you can kind of schedule that in together as a nice walk.
There's also a little park out front if you fancy yourself a walk.
Oh, are we rolling? Now for something more interesting. I was gonna recommend the Erotic Museum, but it closed. Just couldn't compete with my beauty. But that's okay, because there's still the Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, she totally means the Fondation Louis Vuitton, but keep in mind it's not purses, it's more modern art.
And my new favorite, the Museum of Wine.
You can also do a wine tasting, which we'll show you in our nightlife episode. Hey Constantine, don't all these museums add up?
You can buy your museum tickets everywhere you go. A lot of times kids get in free and you can get student discounts, or France gives you discounts if you're like under 26 sometimes. So, that's a lucky little perk. But for all of us who actually age, I would recommend instead get a pass. This goes to a whole bunch of different museums. They're different prices depending on how many days you're doing passes for. So you can save so much money, and they work at a lot of different places.
Now, we're all about being real here, and I think the next museum was ridiculous.
Hey, now that's not really fair. You probably just didn't like the current exhibit, and to be honest, I didn't either. But let's not go around dogging the whole place. So, Palais Tokyo, and no, it's not a Japanese restaurant, though I wouldn't mind because I do love me some sushi. No, it's a modern art museum in Paris, right next to Trocadero, about 5-minute walk from it, and they do a lot of modern art exhibitions.
So it's basically a lot of cobwebs. Basically, my house.
We happened to see an on-air exhibition, and it was kind of a cross of dusty, cobwebbed, dark alley meets... I'm not really sure what that was.
Palais Tokyo proudly presents the making of the ring. I don't get it. It's supposed to be quiet.
Hopefully you'll land on something pretty neat too.
Now, what's that one I do all my thinking at?
Your Musee Rodin. Might not have heard of it, but I'm sure you've heard of the thinker, or le penseur, and that's where you can find it.
Now, I love this one. It's probably my favorite museum in Paris. Well, actually, I do love the wine one. But anyways, it is mainly going to be sculptures, and I find them very interesting. A lot of them are the work of Rodin, of course.
I love this one because there's a lot to see outside, and I just really enjoy walking around.
If you're into something a little different, you got the Museum of Perfume. That's actually tied into Fragonard, which owns it. Fragonard is one of the funkiest perfumes stores in Paris, but you can also get pillows and other stuff that's kind of gaudy, but also just kind of...
Gaudy? No! It's amazing.
So, let's talk souvenirs. You've seen the Mona Lisa, you've seen all the gift shops in the Louvre, and every other museum in Paris too. So, what do you want to get? You know what, I would say skip those. Come to one of these tourist straps, you find them everywhere. You can get an apron with Mona Lisa on it for 12 euros. That's so much cheaper than spending 40 euros on a print, which is basically a glorified version of a blown up poster. And you can probably find it cheaper than 12 euros because they're all competitive when it comes to pricing, and everybody loves to bargain at these shops. So get yourself a magnet with Mona Lisa, get yourself an apron, get yourself an ashtray. I don't know, get yourself condoms with Mona Lisa. And last, but definitely not least, because there are so many other pieces of arts and museums in Paris that you have to promise me you'll at least check one out that's not on this list. And leave a comment, actually, and let me know which one you did. Might cover it later on. But you gotta check out Les Invalides, the Museum of the Army and War.
So the Invalides is not only a museum, it's also Napoleon's tomb.
But I'm not really supposed to cover that because we're going to cover it in our sightseeing episode. I need a drink. Oh, I have a drink.
And we're back to your favorite painting. Me. Okay, yeah. No, that wasn't funny. I'm not even going to try anymore. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, there are so many museums in Paris. Right off the top of my head, there's the Musée d'Orsay, and that one, it actually used to be a train station. And there's the MEP, the Museum of European Photography. That's in Hôtel de Ville. Check them all out. You know, just go discover it. And, I'm rambling on. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you for watching from me, Nick, and
Nicky? It's hard being a painting.